house around the house. In this video I'm going to show you how to fit a Lindam baby gate like this. There are a few different models that come with different locking mechanisms on the handle, but the general fitting principles are the same. One of the first things to consider is which way round to put your baby gate, and the logical way to do this is to have the door opening in the same direction as the door on your door frame. You also need to consider the width of the door frame. If the door frame is too narrow, then it's game over. You won't be able to fit the baby gate. However, if the door frame is too wide, there are additional attachments you can buy to extend the width of the baby gate. So I've just got the baby gate on the floor. If we have a quick look at it, you'll notice this is all square, and then this bit isn't square to the rest of the baby gate. Now don't worry, it's not a design fault, it's actually part of the design. This way, when it's placed between your door frame, it's spring loaded, and this bit will push outwards into your door frame with a bit of tension. Then we got these threads and nuts supplied with these rubber ends, and these push into the holes into the corner of the baby gate. Then you have this part, and this is a locking mechanism for the bottom of the baby gate. If you look there, there's an arrow, and you want the arrow facing up when you fit it to the baby gate. And inside the frame, directly below the handle, if we lift this up with the arrow facing upwards, we push this into the hole in the frame. And then push that in hard until it's forced right the way into this bar as far as it can go. Then when the baby gate is closed, these fold down and act as a locking mechanism to stop the gate being opened from the bottom. Obviously the door will come closer to the frame once we've assembled it in the door frame. So the next thing to do is position your baby gate in the door frame where you want it, making sure that these threads are all in place on the corners. If you have a fairly narrow door frame, you may need to prise this piece back, which is under tension, and bend inwards like that into your door frame. Now this door frame is particularly tight. If you had a larger door frame, you may have a bit more play on the outside of these threads. You should have 4 of these cups provided. Now when you fit the baby gate to the door, you need to place these over the end of the rubber bits on the end of the thread. And these are going to have a self-adhesive pad that stick to the inside of the door frame. And place the plastic covers over all 4 stops. Using the spanner provided, turn this nut clockwise on the thread until there is a bit of tension between the baby gate and the door frame. No need to over tighten, just enough to hold the baby gate in place. If your baby gate has a large plastic nut instead of this metal nut, then you can just rotate it by hand. No need to use a spanner. And then do this for all 4 nuts. When you're happy you've got the baby gate in the position you want, take a pencil or a pen and draw around the plastic end caps, marking a circle onto the door frame. And then do that for all 4 caps. Now undo the nuts in an anti-clockwise direction and do this for all 4 nuts. And then remove the baby gate. Now take a double-sided sticky back foam and place that onto the back of your plastic cap. Then peel off the other side and place on the door frame where you marked your circles. And do the same for all 4 caps. Then offer the baby gate back up into the caps. Go around each nut, tightening one by one so you've got an even spacing on each nut. By doing that to all 4 nuts, it forces the bar inwards, creating pressure on the frame outwards. And that's what gives you the resistance holding your baby gate in place. And you'll notice on this particular design, when we tighten this nut up, it bends this bar in that I showed you earlier until it lines up square with this handle. So by either tightening this nut and slackening this one off, or tightening this nut and slackening this one off, you can adjust the baby gate to help line these 2 bits up. So what you want to achieve is the baby gate tight within the door frame. You want the gate close enough to the frame that the catch will take to make it safe, but you want this gap big enough that the gate will pass through both ways without any resistance. If the handle on your baby gate is more like this one, you still need a small gap there for the gate to pass freely to open and close, but you need to make sure that this red safety indicator disappears inside this section of the gate when you close the handle, like this. And then to secure the gate at the bottom, you just need to pull this catch down like that, and now it's secured from the top and the bottom. That's how to fit a Lindam baby gate. For more DIY, how-to, household tips and product review, please watch my other videos and don't forget to subscribe. I've been Paus Around the House. Ta-ta, farewell.